The state of Michigan is known for many things: our booming auto industry, fishing in the Great Lakes, and our famous Coney dogs, too.
Well, now a group of Michigan lawmakers wants to add one more thing to that list: a state gun. There's a new bill being introduced in Lansing to make the AR-15 Michigan's official state firearm.
However, some Michiganders are expressing concerns, saying that this could hurt Michigan's image. News Channel 3's Princess Johnny Steverson joining us live in the studio. And Princess, this is not completely uncommon. Other states have done this as well.
That's right. The only difference is those other states actually have a tie to those guns. Michigan doesn't have one to the AR-15, let alone any other gun. But I think this topic is twofold. Of course, you have the question of if this is even necessary to begin with. But I think another key part of it is the weapon chosen. The AR-15 has a pretty controversial history because of its ties to mass shootings in recent decades. And some people I spoke with today are a bit concerned about that. The 2016 Pulse nightclub shooting in Orlando, Florida, the 2022 Buffalo, New York shooting that killed 10 people, and the 2017 mass shooting in Las Vegas that claimed 60 lives. These are just a few of the mass shootings in the United States that have happened over the last decade. Each case had one similarity: the suspect used an AR-15 rifle to commit their crime.
It's a killer. It's used for the military for a certain reason, to strike and kill people.
Why would we even think we needed it?
This month, 12 Michigan state lawmakers want to make the AR-15 Michigan's official state gun with this document, House Bill 5792. Locals like William Adams and Tyrone Sims, who served in the Navy, think it gives Michigan a bad look.
We have freedom of speech, we have freedom to bear arms, but to what point do we need to bear a weapon of destruction?
AR means it's an assault rifle, so it's a military gun.
These are the 12 lawmakers. Each one is a member of the Michigan House of Republicans, and the state rep that is leading the House bill is Brian Bagol, who, according to the Michigan House of Republicans website, was in law enforcement for 32 years, in addition to being the sheriff of Shiawassee County for 6 years. Bagol says AR-15s have a tainted image, and that many people use them simply as a hobby, to defend themselves in do-or-die situations, or to defend their Second Amendment rights. In a statement, Bagol said, quote, "More and more often, AR-15 owners are ostracized and criticized for their perfectly reasonable and legal decisions to possess a firearm. That's just not right." Democratic Michigan Representative Christine Morse disagrees, saying this would make a mockery of all the murders and shootings that have happened with an AR-15.
Considering we had the mass shooting at Michigan State and Oxford in the past couple of years, to try to make a weapon like that be our state gun is really just sad for the people of the state of Michigan, and embarrassing, frankly.
Now, it's important to note, not every mass shooting is committed by people who use AR-15s. If the bill does eventually become a law, Michigan would join a handful of other states with official state guns. They include Utah, Arizona, Indiana, West Virginia, Kentucky, Missouri, Pennsylvania, Alaska, Tennessee, and Texas. At this time, it's doubtful Governor Whitmer would approve the bill, which was filed just a day before June 7th, the day the governor proclaimed as Gun Violence Awareness Day. I did reach out to all 12 sponsors on the proposal for comment and have yet to hear back. Reporting live in studio, Princess Johnny Steverson, News Channel 3.
All right, it is our question of the day. We're asking whether or not Michigan should have a state firearm in your view. About 75% of those who voted in our poll today say no. Some of the comments we're getting online from Desmond Costa: "Sure, if someone can tell me how that would benefit the residents of Michigan." Fred and Nancy say, "Such a waste of time when there are so many other issues to address." Ken says, "This is a joke, right?" And finally, Beth Zakum says, "Simply ridiculous." Now, although some people did vote in favor of this bill on our website, 25% of those surveyed, nobody commented in support of it. Of course, you can join that conversation now on our News Channel 3 Facebook page.